I'm a strong believer in setting goals to create the life you've always wanted to live. And if we're looking to improve our financial situation, the best place to start is with goal setting. Bill Copeland said it best. The trouble with not having a goal is that you can spend your life running up and down the field and never score. We all want to score, right? Well, in today's video, we're going to discuss two things. First, we're going to review how to set SMART goals. And second, I'm going to share 10 SMART financial goals for you to consider as you kickstart your financial improvement plan this year. Before we jump in though, if you like what you hear today, please consider giving me the YouTube triple thanks. That's hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel, and then commenting down below. I appreciate you considering it. Thanks. Okay, let's talk SMART goals. Now you might be asking, what makes a goal SMART? Well, SMART is an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and time-based. So let's start with an example of a SMART goal. I will pay off $6,000 of credit card debt in 6 months. That goal is specific. As opposed to saying, I want to get better with money, this goal is specifically saying what you'll do to get better with money. It's also measurable. You will see financial progress as this debt number goes from $6,000 to $0. And there's action in it as well. You will be paying off the credit card debt. That is the action. Now, is it realistic? The next one here. This is probably the most important part of a SMART goal. Do you have the means or a plan to pay off $6,000 in 6 months? Or is this unrealistic? What helps is breaking this goal down into smaller mini goals along the way. For example, do you have an extra $1,000 you could pay towards this debt each month for 6 months straight? If not, how can you side hustle your way to an extra $1,000 per month or $250 per week? If time is not on your side for extra side hustling, how can you lower your expenses by $1,000 a month? Can you try out a no spend challenge on the extras for a while? I don't have the answer to these questions for you, but you do. So make sure your goal is realistic for your situation. And last but not least, is time-based. This goal has a set date to it, 6 months from now. Now, is this possible? Is your credit card debt goal more realistic if you move it to 12 months? Or do you want the challenge of doing this big goal in 6 months? You decide and make a plan to get it done. Okay. We've discussed what SMART goals are. Now let's discuss SMART financial goals. I'm going to share a list of 10 SMART financial goals for you to consider to help you improve your money situation. Number 1, create and live on a budget for 3 months straight. When my wife and I started budgeting together in 2011, it was kind of a rough start. We made mistakes. We forgot to include important budget line items, and we had some disagreements on what we actually needed in our budget. After about 3 months of updating, improving, and finding middle ground, we got the hang of it. Mint has been our go-to budgeting app for about a decade now. It helps us control our money so we ensure it aligns with our family goals. So budget for 3 months straight, and not only will your finances get better, but maybe your marriage will get better as well. Number 2, begin tracking your net worth. Nicole and I thought we were rich when we got married together in 2010. We had no kids, and together we had a 6-figure household income. Then we discovered the term net worth. Evidently, if you owe more than you own, then your net worth would be negative. And that was the case for us. We had a negative $50,000 net worth, and we were making over $100,000 per year together. It was madness. Ever since that moment, we've been tracking our net worth because we were making too much money to be broke. You can do this with a spreadsheet or a more advanced tool like Personal Capital that syncs all of your accounts into one place and shows your progress over the years. I'll put a link to Personal Capital in the description below. All right, number 3, complete your family will. If you're married with kids, please get your last will and testament in place as soon as possible. Nicole and I cranked out our will over a quick weekend, and we were able to sleep a lot easier after it was done. If you have a complicated situation like business ownership, out-of-state properties, or if you've been in a divorce before, be sure to work with a lawyer you can trust. If your situation is more straightforward, check out a service like Trust and Will and complete it online. Again, I'll have their link in the description below. Either way, it's always best to be prepared when it comes to this type of situation. Number 4, eliminate your debt with the highest interest. Debt can weigh you down. It's time to say, no more, man. Look at all your debts this week. Find the total balance and the interest rate that you're paying. Select the one with the highest interest rate and crush it. Nicole and I had around $50,000 of debt when we started our marriage, and we used the debt avalanche method to pay down our debts with the highest interest rates one by one. It worked like a charm. We were consumer debt-free in less than 1 year. Number 5, increase your tax advantage retirement savings. This month, our family retirement savings crossed over the $600,000 mark. For over a decade, we've been taking advantage of our workplace 401k and IRAs. This stuff really adds up over time. So take advantage of your tax advantage retirement options this year. Some of your options could be a 401k, 403b, 457, Roth IRA, or even an HSA. In my opinion, low-cost index funds are a smart way to go with all of these options. You don't need to max anything out. Make it a goal to increase your savings from where you are today and increase it steadily over time. Number 6, start a 529 college savings account for your kids. I want to give my kids the opportunity to live a student debt-free life. But man, the cost of college is crazy right now. By some estimates, the overall costs for college are increasing at 6% annually. If we're saving up for our kids' college costs in an online bank account that's yielding less than 1% interest per year, then we're 5% short each year. 529 college savings accounts will help you invest in the broader market, earn a better interest rate, and depending on where you live, receive state tax benefits. Number 7, sign up for term life insurance. If your family relies on your income or your time, you need life insurance. For almost all situations, term life insurance is the best way to go. It's low cost and it gives you the coverage you need. Nicole and I both have 30-year term policies. Quotacy analyzes multiple providers on your behalf to get you the best coverage and price. I've been promoting their good service for years now. Again, they're going to be in the link in the description below. Number 8, develop a chore and reward system for your kids. Helping your kids learn the value of hard work and rewarding them for it will help you develop a legacy of winners in your family tree. Developing a chore and reward system gives our kids the ability to contribute around the house, the independence to know that they can solve problems, and you, as the hardworking parent, can finally get a breather. You deserve it. Let me brag on my daughter Zoe a little bit. We started her on this chore and reward program maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and now at 9 years old, she's doing all of her laundry. She washes it, she dries it, she hangs it up, she puts it away. I am so proud of my little girl. Okay, number 9, think of a side hustle to bring in extra money. If you have the drive and the willpower to start a side hustle, this is the year to do it. On my podcast, I've interviewed over 200 personal finance experts, self-made millionaires, and early retirees. The overwhelming majority of them attribute their financial success to diversifying their income streams and not solely relying on their day job. What skills do you have that you could use to create value for someone outside of your 9 to 5? I'm willing to bet you have a hidden passion that could turn into a rewarding side business. This fun hustle has the potential to make you happier, healthier, and wealthier this year. Okay, the last one here, number 10, ladder up your giving. There was a point in our financial journey where we were given 1% of our take-home pay, and we felt like we could give more. Over the next few years, we laddered up our giving. We went from 1% in year 1 to 3% in year 2. The year after, we went to 5%. Now we give 5% to charities and causes we appreciate, and another 5% to family, friends, and neighbors in need. It's our own form of 10% giving. If you feel like you can give more this year, make a SMART goal to ladder up your giving from where you are today to where you want to be later this year. Okay, everyone, the challenge has been laid down. I want to know who is in. Please let me know in the comments below. Also, I'd suggest shouting out these goals on social media too, or telling a friend about it. Public proclamation will hold you more accountable. It's scientifically proven. When you share your goals with someone else or many someone else's, you are more likely to get those goals done. So set those SMART goals, share them, and get to work. This is Andy Hill from Marriage, Kids, and Money, signing off. Carpe diem.